The ones I've worked with, and I'm very fortunate. I mean, some of the people I've worked with who are entrepreneurial have just been amazing. They're just wired differently. They have this vision, and they don't spend a lot of time thinking about the how. They spend a lot of time thinking about that vision they can see. So if I give you maybe two examples. So if I look at, say, Greg Roebuck at car sales, yeah, Greg had this vision for that business, yeah, that started out as a listing site, and then it turned into a car classified business, yeah. And Greg always had the view strongly that if you own the consumer, the business will be successful, and he never felt that uh, anybody else could take it away in the same way that car sales took it away from the Fairfaxes and the News Corps, yeah, from the physical newspapers. If the consumer was happy and you were delivering a quality product to the consumer. And at the end of the day, incredibly respectful of the car dealers, but equally wanted the story for the car dealers that says, we will sell your car because we have the consumer. So that was his but that was his North Star. Win the consumer, we will win the market. And the car dealers, frankly, won't have a choice because this is the place where you're going to sell vehicles. And that's still a truism to today. Yeah. And then if I look at the Afterpay story, and again, I got involved, it wasn't a very long story under the ownership of, Australian ownership till it became part of Block. But over that 5-year period, I was involved for, I think, two and a half odd years. Yeah. So Anthony Eisen and Nick Molnar, you couldn't find two more opposite people. 50 years old, 28 years old, completely different backgrounds, yada, yada, yada. The way they worked together was just unbelievable. They literally were like a hand and a glove. Anthony knew what he was strong at, Nick knew what he was strong at, and they didn't argue over what they let each other be strong at what they were strong at, and they spent an awful lot of time together with that vision for that business. And the vision for the business was, at the end of the day, they were creating something new. Basically, a competitor to a credit card. And you look today at it and you go, wow, it's got $50 billion of transaction value going through it globally today. So these people are wired differently. So like I say, they don't think about so much about the steps to get from A to B to C like my brain thinks. They start with, this is the vision, this is the product, this is why the consumers will like it, and how do we make it better for the consumers? And they all have a bit of luck along the way.